So can you maybe outline some of the reasons why you decided to retire, and when did you make that decision?
Well, I think it's a decision which is not, of course, it's not something you think about and you do straight away. It's a feeling from the inside, which I had more times already. Like, I love racing and I love riding my bike, but yeah, just to be stronger than you were before, you need to have a big goal. You need to do everything for it, like in training, but also in your normal life. And yeah, I could feel some moments that it was difficult for me just to have that motivation and to have that big goal. Especially Olympics was important for me, but after this, I had the feeling like, okay, I've been here, I've done that for many years, and I'm happy to do something else and to have something else in my life, and not doing the same like I did every year over and over again. So it's at one point I love cycling and I love it still, so I will miss it for sure. But on the other hand, I'm very happy just to think about that my life is going to change next year and that I have something different. So I think it's something you think about, and it comes at one point, and you need to change something.
And what do you look forward to about your new role as a director sportif? What are some things you think will be really exciting?
I'm really happy. I'm still in the sports and I'm still in the team. I was there for some years, so it's good just to do something different, but still be in cycling and still develop cycling, but also yeah, I can have, with the experience I have, I can teach other girls, hopefully, yeah, helping them to have the results they want to have. And I still love the sport, so I'm happy I don't have to say goodbye and that it's over like straight away. So I hope just to find my role as a sports director and have that adrenaline which I have in races and that goal I always had in races, but now instead of having it for myself, just to have it for the team and to have still great victories, but then with the girls from the team to make them better and help them.
And you almost started doing it a little bit already this season with the younger riders coming through, like Demi Vollering, you helped her to get some big wins. Do you get the same satisfaction from seeing a teammate win as you do for yourself?
Well, yeah, it depends, of course, which race and how do you feel yourself. But you always try to have the strongest rider win the race. And at some points, yeah, Demi is really strong already, and maybe she needs some things a bit more confidence, and she needs to discover, yeah, where she's capable of. And I love seeing young riders like stepping up and surprising themselves, like I can do this. And for me, after winning races, maybe it's getting less because you only can lose if you won the race the year before. And to see those girls like winning the races and surprising themselves and maybe also the team is a feeling where you're fighting for. And cycling is a team sport, and you don't see it always, but I think when you make a plan and it's working like that and everybody is helping in this, that's the best feeling of winning the race. And for me, especially in the end, it didn't really matter if it was myself. I didn't feel enough with it, like winning the race. And if I see somebody really happy with the winning a race, then yeah, it gave me, yeah, maybe even a better feeling than winning it myself.
Yeah, and you're becoming a sports director at an exciting time for women's cycling. We had Paris-Roubaix already, and then we have Tour de France next year. You don't feel like you're missing out at all on these iconic races, or are you still satisfied with your decision?
No, I'm very happy we have a Tour de France next year, and also to have Paris-Roubaix is a big step in women's cycling, and I'm happy to cheer from the car. I mean, it's a big step, and I will be there as in a different role, but hopefully in the future there will be more and more races like this that we have on the calendar. And Yeah, it's a different time, but it will be also the upcoming years. And hopefully it will change a lot, not only the races, but everything in sports. And yeah, I'm happy to be still part of it, but in a different way, in a different way.
Yeah, now you have maybe a little bit more spare time than you did before. You don't have to train every day. What's one thing that you're looking forward to doing that you couldn't do when you were like a full-time athlete?
I mean, it's a combination of things. You're always in the back of your mind. It's like, I need to go back in training like in 2 weeks, or next week I need to be back on the bike. So, and now it feels strange a bit, like I don't have to do it anymore. And there's that pressure as an athlete of always being better than you were before. And now it's fine for me, like it doesn't matter that much how I feel or how my body feels, or if I go to bed too late, or if I drink too much sometimes, maybe those stupid things, but it's like a bit of more freedom. It's not that you have more time, or it's just a life change from athlete to somebody else.
It seems like you still enjoy cycling. Will you be continuing to ride your bike often?
Yeah, I'm afraid I have to, otherwise I will be too big in the car. No, it's just, I like riding my bike, and it's nice. It's a nice feeling going outside when you had a long day. It's making you feel better after, and it's good for my health. That will stay the same, and that's the same for everybody. And it's the nice thing, it's not only riding my bike anymore. I also can do a long run and having muscle pain from it, and it doesn't matter. I mean, if it's for 2 or 3 days, it doesn't matter. So I can try different things, different sports, and I just like to sport, basically.